Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech, but it's otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. My wife kicked me out of my house because her boyfriend came over, but it's okay. He's a pretty cool guy. Anyways, I thought I'd take about 10 cell phones out into the thick of it. Check out the ye old hillbilly haven, an abandoned shack that we got outside of town. There are no roads that go to the hillbilly haven, and after you get to the valley of death there, you will see it. The hillbilly haven. Looks like somebody moved the picnic table. There it is. So this is kind of odd to begin with. It's not raining, but it sounds like it is. I don't know what that's from. Summer's just starting up. Nothing should be coming off the trees. Maybe it's just the creaking of the old building. Alright, here we go with the ghost radar test. Everything is completely warmed up, and I got 5 of these units, so I want to see if they all agree with each other or not. So I'm going to leave this for a while. I'm going to come back. This thing saves words and it saves dots on the radar, and we'll see if any of them agree with one another. Also over here, I have an electromagnetic wave detector. I got some candles to monitor the wind. And yeah, I'll come back in a bit and then we'll see if these things do agree with each other. So anyways, while we keep our eyes peeled on these radars, you want to make sure you see the dots. The green lights are supposed to be the good ghosts. The red ones are the bad ones, apparently. Now, before you get this thing going, you need to let them sit for about a half an hour in order to get the sensitivity set up right. Only now that I'm in the editing, I notice that some of them are on high sensitivity and some of them are on low, but I don't really think that affects their ability to both work with each other and communicate with each other. I believe I have 3 iPhone 6S's, 1 XE, and 1 6S Plus. I don't expect that to affect their ability to make proper readings. Now, it definitely should be said that if you shake your wiener at things for the unknown, probably generally bad things are going to happen. There's a lot of people that think that if you use Ouija board or tarot cards or anything like that, you are shaking your genitalia at things in other dimensions, and that's a kind of an interesting idea. So we all know we can see 3 dimensions. The 4th dimension is time. The 5th dimension is other realities, basically quite close to ours. So once you get up to about the 10th dimension, that's where our God is supposed to lay. Our comprehension of dimensions ends after about 11, and mathematicians have figured out that there's over 20 different dimensions, at least 10 that we can't even comprehend at all. But you know, the same way that we figured out black holes were real, the black holes existed, it was people doing math that found out mathematically it was possible for black holes to exist. And then we found out that they do exist. We actually started finding black holes. So due to math, we found a lot of crazy things. And with math, figuring out we have more than 20 dimensions, who's to say that there's not something sitting in like the 8th dimension? I'm pretty sure the 8th dimension is, if you were there, you could see every reality at any point in time, and you could travel from different points of time in any reality, basically. I tend to think it all comes down to faith. You know, curses, spirits, they won't work on you if you don't have any faith in them. But there's a lot of things that are faith-based. Faith-based healing is actually a thing. When I say faith-based healing, I'm more or less talking about the placebo effect. You feel better because you think things are going to be better because you were given a pill. You have faith in this pill. The faith makes you love it. The faith makes it great. Heck, the stock market works the same way. If you have enough faith, if enough people have enough faith in a certain thing, then even a junk stock can go through the roof, right? So I ran this test for about an hour, and what you're seeing right now are clips being thrown together, edited automatically. If something happened, then the video starts recording again. And one thing you notice is there's definitely not a lot of blips on the radar on the same one on all of them. So I gotta say, this app is definitely just for entertainment purposes only. Does it actually see ghosts? I don't think so. Okay, we've been set up here for almost an hour. I'm going to have to review all of the radar information, but if we go to words, the words that were recorded, and we can see if any of them line up with each other. Alright, so going through the words, I'm not seeing a lot that agree with each other, especially at the same time. I just realized that the clocks are off on all of these things. Anyways, here we got a list of the things that were said, and I'm not seeing a lot coalition together. Here's a closer look at the cracked screen. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of similarities between each of them here. Alright, I'm all done, but this time as I leave, I'm going to leave a little something behind. Just to mess with whoever keeps coming in here. That USB drive has 512 megabytes of space, and it is absolutely full of lolcat pictures. Y'all remember lolcats. Bonus points for the abandoned shack behind the abandoned shack. Looks like a pretty hot place to take a date. A nice river runs out back. Anywho, folks, that's it from me. That from NASTAC Bets. Folks, hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciated. And as always, folks, take care of each other, please.